Kamala Harris's candidacy for the presidency of these United States of America has led to both love, lots of love, lots of money, but also a lot of hate. I've seen some of the most anti-black woman rhetoric that I've seen outside of studying this country before the civil rights movement. It's been real nasty. Okay. It's been real nasty. But I want to talk about the good quickly, and then I want to push back on some of this fuck shit, particularly by Charleston White. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy First, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and put all of your people on it. Okay? We're approaching 8,000 subscribers over here on Put It On Some. All right, so I want to go ahead and get there as soon as possible, okay? And you can make that happen. Also, follow me across all social media. Okay, I'm over 61,000 followers on Instagram. I want to be at 100,000 soon, okay? But before we get there, we got to get to 65,000, then to 70,000, so forth and so on, okay? And I talked about micro goals and celebrating your smaller goals on the road, okay? So thank God for all of y'all who've been down with me, okay? But let's go ahead and get into this shit. Let's get into it. As I've said, Kamala Harris's candidacy has led to a lot of love within the Democratic Party. It has. Okay, last week when I talked about Joe Biden dropping out, I focused on the historic nature of that. Okay, and how that kind of harkened back to when Lyndon Baines Johnson dropped out in 1968. Okay, if you missed that, make sure you go check that out. Okay, and I was worried about what may happen after that because ultimately the Democrats lost in 1968 to Richard Nixon. However, I mentioned how I think they would have won if Bobby Kennedy had survived. Okay. See, when Lyndon Baines Johnson dropped out, there was a lot of fucking energy behind the candidacy of Bobby Kennedy. As I said previously, a lot of people thought that maybe he would carry on that legacy for his brother who had been brutally murdered. You feel me? A lot of people thought that he would bring the Vietnam War to a close. A lot of black people were hopeful, that he would do right on the civil rights issue. Latino people were with him. Okay. I think Dolores Huerta, she was down with him. So there was a lot of energy behind him, but he was assassinated. And with that in mind, protect this woman. Secret Service, do your motherfucking job. Okay, I don't need no Trump type of shit. Okay, y'all fucked that up. Y'all fucked that up. You really did. Okay, I don't need that type of shit. Protect this woman. Protect this woman. You understand? And I need everybody with the Harris campaign. If y'all see the Secret Service doing some shady shit, like, hold on, dog, what y'all doing? You see something, say something. Protect this woman. Okay, protect this woman. Like I said, there's been a lot of enthusiasm within the Democratic coalition. You've had Zoom calls with all these different groups within the Democratic coalition, kicked off by black women. Okay, they did a call, hella women on that thing, millions of dollars raised. Black men did a call, hella fellas on there, millions of dollars raised. White women did a call, hella women, millions of dollars raised, okay? And various other groups are doing the same. Latinas, I think I saw that. I think I saw white dudes finna do one. All these different kind of groups doing these calls. I think I may have seen some across Twitter saying that LGBTQ groups maybe doing one. I don't know. It's been a lot of juice. Social media is the buzz, okay? These motherfuckers got some energy. That energy got to translate into getting registered to vote and taking your ass to vote, though. Okay? The social media is good. The donations are good, okay? And I donated myself. I donated $47, okay? So I hope she will be the 47th president of these United States. All that's well and good, but y'all need to take y'all ass to vote, especially in those swing states. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, hell, Georgia, Florida, Colorado, Ohio. Get your ass up and go vote. Vote early. So the Republicans try some funny business. You've already voted. Okay? Let's do that. Let's not be on no bullshit. Let's get this done. But part of getting this done is pushing back on some of this bullshit out here that can go against some of this positive energy. Okay? See, people want to be inspired. Harris's policies, proposed policies, basically the same shit as Biden's for the most part. Okay, I hope that she's gonna differ from him on Israel. Okay, you know, I know she's gonna support him because that's what both parties do. That I've talked about that before. But for how Israel is handling this shit with Gaza and the Palestinians and shit like that, she got to change course with that. She got to change course with that. And I'm hoping that her refusing to meet with Bibi Netanyahu, Benjamin Netanyahu, you know, they call him Bibi Netanyahu. Hopefully her not meeting with that motherfucker when he came over there is a sign that she gonna change course, okay? But other than that, she's gonna do a lot of the same shit as Biden been proposing. But even with that, people want to be inspired. And they just weren't inspired by this 80-plus-year-old man who clearly, he should be retired, and be able to live out his glory years with his family. You feel me? And so now people are inspired. People across the Democratic coalition are inspired. But then you got shit out here on this internet that can kind of quell that inspiration, can kind of put a little water on that fire. And I don't like that shit. Particularly when it's bullshit. Okay? Let's take a look at some of it. So I want y'all to be aware of what the fuck is out here. So when you see it, like the campaign saying, disregard that shit and don't amplify it by going back and forth with these motherfuckers. Okay? You gotta do that, block them. Block them. Shit. But see, I'm gonna put these motherfuckers on blast. So you also know what to look for, and you also know who the fuck a real one and who the fuck is not. You understand me? All right. So first of all, let's look at some of these tricks that some of these folks on the other side, on the MAGA side, the Trump side, trying to pull. Okay, so you'll know about that shit. Now we already know they got bots out here that doing fuck shit. Okay, basically fake accounts that are run by, I guess, AI or something like that, and they be saying shit to try to stir us up. Our foreign enemies pay for these type of accounts. This is all proven, its own record. Look it up. Netflix has something on there that was very well done about it, and how Russia used bots and other misinformation techniques during 2016 to get Trump elected, to help him get elected. All right. And as I argued before, it didn't have to work. People just use some damn common sense and don't believe everything they seeing on there. Okay. But some of this shit ain't bots. Some of this shit is just real human beings being shysted and trying to do some slick shit. So here is one example right here, where you got this white guy faking to be a black woman. Okay? Take a look at this shit. Now, the fuck boy sat up here and didn't log out of his real account on Twitter and was and log into his fake account. Okay. So he was trying to act like he was some black woman, but he tweeted this shit out from his real account. Okay. You see him up here, old Joey. So he tweets out, I'm a true black American woman, and I've been black all my life. I was born black and I will die black. My mommy black, my daddy black. We don't even fucking talk like that. We call our mamas mama for the most part. You know what I'm talking about? Like my daughter and my son calling my wife mommy is very unique. You feel me? Hell, they got me doing that to an extent now with my mama, okay? But for the most part, we say mama. That's that right there. Even if he hadn't put this shit through his fake account, you would have known that was some bullshit, okay? But my mommy black, my daddy black. I will never cast a ballot for that Kamala Harris woman as long as I live. Trump all the way, all day, every day. Bullshit. Look at that fuck boy. Got caught. So if he's doing that, y'all, it's a lot of other people doing this. It's a lot of other people doing this. Got caught though, and look at him. Go delete the shit. Watch for him. Watch for him. Okay? Don't be fooled. Then you got dumbass rappers out here, per usual. So many of these dumbass rappers. Fuck. Like, your brand ain't got shit to do with politics, bro. Just stick to that. Like, you ain't like that. And then they just come out of nowhere. Sway Lee, do not vote for Kamala. Do your research on that whole camp. On that whole camp? What you mean by that whole camp? What we talking about? Is he one of these ones that do research on the whole Democratic Party? Is he one of these ones that didn't learn about the Dixiecrat revolt or something? I don't know. Well, I'm going to do another segment on that. Okay, hold off on that, okay? Because there's one motherfucker I want to get to in particular. Hold on, let me get a sip of my coffee. Y'all don't tell my daughter I'm drinking it. There's one motherfucker I want to get to in particular. All right. And that's this bitch right here. Okay. Charleston White. I caution you that this is some very disrespectful shit. But I want you to hear it. Because there's too many of us out here who listen to motherfuckers like this, calling him unk and shit. If I got an uncle like this, I wouldn't want the motherfucker. Listen to this bullshit from this fuck boy.
Got me fucked up. I wouldn't dare vote for no black bitch. Now, listen, I was raised by black women. I got a grandmother, I got black sisters, but I wouldn't dare put no black woman in no motherfucking position of the White House. The commander-in-chief of the military, a black woman. Not only that, a mixed black bitch married to a white man. Her pH balance is way off with that white dick. Man, you can't make me believe. Hell no. Man, Kamala Harris got a white boy. Her pH balance is off, and her mental stability got to be off. A hoe would have thrown off pH balance unless she's sneaking and fucking a nigga. Now, if she's sneaking and fucking a nigga, then we might can let her be vice president. But there's no way. America, I'd rather for black people to go back to slavery than let a black woman run this goddamn country. Don't do it. Jay, listen, man, I'm against anything with a black woman running shit. Motherfucker, bitch, you get your ass back in that bedroom and in the kitchen. But the White House, America, we can't do this here now. Hell no, hell no. I'd rather have another motherfucking civil war before we let a bitch run this motherfucker. Got me fucked up. Go back and get Barack, if anything. Find another mixed baby. But don't put no bitch in there.
So y'all heard that fuck nigga. And my family knows I try not to use that word. But I find myself in these years using that word more and more in its truest sense for ignorant motherfuckers like him. Take the racial element out of it. Just ignorant. Trump is a fuck nigga. And so is Charleston White. And see, in the caption, he trying to act like it's about her being mixed and shit. Nah, motherfucker. In that video, this man said he's against anything run by a black woman. That he rather go back to slavery than let a black bitch, his words, run the country. Bitch, get your ass back in that bedroom and in the kitchen. This is the mind state. Show enough of a lot of motherfuckers on that MAGA side. We already see that. Trump want his wife to shut the fuck up and look good. Okay? That's what Trump want. That motherfucker JD Vance, do your research on him. That's what Sway Lee want to say. Do your research on him, Sway Lee. Maybe you agree with that shit. Now, I'm going to get to him momentarily. Look at what JD Vance thinks about women. Okay? So we know what that side thinks. But then we got motherfuckers, black men. This is the fucked up shit. We got a lot of black men that think like Charleston White. When I saw that shit on one of these social media accounts, I don't follow that motherfucker, but it was another account that published that. That shit had like 35,000 likes. So I can only imagine what his account had on it. It's a lot of fuck niggas out here who believe that shit. This some bitch said, I got a mama. I was raised by my mama and grandmama, and I got sisters, but I don't want no black bitch running up. God damn it, what seemed like your mama was running your ass. Based on what I've seen from Charles White, seemed like his mama had shit, put together. Had a good paying job. To help take care of his little dumb ass. But that's still his way of thinking. Like I told my youngin' Dylan Smith, and I'm gonna say it to y'all. There are a lot of black men in this world who do not want true justice. They just want to be on the same level as the white man. There are a lot of black men who want to click up with these sexist white men, okay, and to subjugate women. That's what they want to do. They just want the white man to get off their back. They just want the racist white man to get off of their back. You feel me? But when it comes to these women, all of them collectively want to be like, man, fuck these hoes. That's what they want. But that ain't true justice, Jack. And you can miss me with your biblical teachings that the man is the head, the man is the natural leader, and all that kind of shit. Just because you got a dick don't make you nobody leader. Let me say that again. Just because you have a dick does not make you anybody's leader. I don't want any motherfucker out there to think they about to be in a relationship with my daughter, my child, and think just because you got a dick, you supposed to tell my baby girl what the fuck to do. Bullshit. Bullshit. And she's 12 right now, so she ain't in nobody's relationship, okay? But I'm already putting in her. She is brilliant and she is beautiful. So ain't no motherfucker gonna just subjugate her because she does not have a dick. Fuck that. Fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna be telling her that they run shit or they she needs to listen to what the fuck they got to say just because they got a dick. That she can't be a leader because she doesn't have a dick. Fuck that. Keep your religion your goddamn religion. Okay? Last time I checked, we have a separation of church and state in this country. Okay? Now, that's what the fuck you want to do in your household because of your religious beliefs, fine. Do that shit in your household. If that's what the fuck y'all want to do in your church because of your religious beliefs, go ahead and do that shit in your church. But when it comes to goddamn government policy, fuck that shit. Fuck that. You cannot force your religious beliefs on everybody else because you have them. That's not how this republic is supposed to be run. Last time I checked, this is not a theocracy. Even though you got some motherfuckers on this other side, these Christian nationalists who want to make it like that. Okay? They like the American Taliban. Okay? We don't have that. So miss me with that. Miss me with that. The only difference between men and women is one of them got testosterone, the other one got estrogen, and our muscles are different. Okay, Because women have more fatty tissue. Why? Because their body has to expand to carry a motherfucking child. Okay? And so, yeah, we're more muscular, but I would argue that we need to use those muscles to protect our women. Yes. They give life. They give life. They carry us in their motherfucking bodies for 9 months. Okay? Their body naturally generates milk with nutrients in there specifically for that child. That's some magical shit. We can't do that as men. We can't do that. Then yes, I understand they can't goddamn lift the same weights that we can and all that kind of shit. They can't jump as high and run as fast as us. Okay, cool. Well, I call that even. Okay? Because they can literally give life, and when life is here, goddamn it, we can protect life better than they can. I call that shit even. So miss me with any of this bullshit, dog. And I know sometimes we be thinking off top with women more emotional than men. Have you seen some of these motherfucking men out here, dog? Does Trump seem emotionless to you? And see that term emotional is loaded. I'm emotional. To be passionate, that's an emotion. To love, okay, that's an emotion. Anger, that's an emotion. That's an emotion. Okay? These motherfucking men ain't emotional. Fuck we talking about? Trump don't seem emotional to you, that motherfucker stay mad. This man staying there feeling about something. Oh, it's so unfair. They're doing me so unfair. Stay in this feeling. Every time he lose, coming up with all this bullshit. Some of the folks that been in the White House with him tell you how emotional he gets behind the scenes. His anger is crazy. What are we talking about? And don't make me go through our history with some of these motherfuckers and their impulses that have led to wars. Men I'm talking about now. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit, dog. Hit 2024. Cut the bullshit with this sexism, man. Having a dick don't give you nothing, no special qualities of leadership. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some real ass women out here who go much harder than a motherfucker like Charleston White. You feel me? And there's some real ass kings out here that don't think like Charleston White. And I speak on behalf of them brothers. Okay? I speak on behalf of them brothers. Okay? Who we love our women. Okay? We love our women. We protect our women. We hold our women down. Our women hold us down. Okay? Like that's doable. To still be masculine as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? And hold your woman down and she respect that shit. And, you know, she's submissive when she want to be submissive. You understand? When she chooses to be submissive. A lot of women want to be submissive in certain situations. You understand? But then, most women want to be a bad bitch too, though. And got here and handle their own motherfucking business. And show that they can do it on their own. And show that they're more than just your girlfriend or wife or the mother of your motherfucking children. And see, a real motherfucker who's confident, a real man who's confident in himself, shit, feel like fool. You give him room to do that. That don't change our relationship. Shit, when them lights go off, and or them lights dim, you know, a little real motherfucker, we don't turn them lights all the way off. I need to see what I'm doing. Goddamn, I need to see what the fuck I'm doing. But when them lights dim, I'm still gonna fuck shit out, man. You understand me? See, that's what real ones do. That's what the real men do. Shit. I ain't finna beat my woman. I'm gonna beat that pussy. You understand me? I ain't gonna hold my woman back. I'm gonna hold her down. You understand me? I'm not gonna try to block mine from being ambitious. I'm gonna try to motivate her to accomplish her ambitions. You feel me? That's what these real men do. So shout out to all the real men out here who are not on that bullshit like Charleston White. Okay. Shout out to everybody out here who is excited about the candidacy of Kamala Harris. And I got a message for all the black women out there. I'm gonna give y'all the same message that I gave to my wife, my daughter, my sister, my nieces. Okay. And y'all fellas, I want y'all to listen to this too. Matter of fact, fellas, I want you to hug your black woman. Hug them. And either you can tell them this or you can just play this for them while you hug them. Ladies, during this campaign, and God willing, when this queen wins, during her presidency, you are going to hear and see some of the most anti-black women rhetoric, videos, propaganda that you've ever seen in your lifetime. That's what you're going to see. It's going to be a lot of anti-black woman shit out here. And when you see that bullshit, I want you to disregard that. And I want you to stand firm in who you know yourself to be. Because you are the two B's. You are brilliant and you are beautiful. So remember that. You are brilliant and you are beautiful. I don't give a fuck what your gift is. You got one. Now, if you ain't figured out what that shit is yet, take some time and figure that out. But it's there. But you are brilliant and you are beautiful. And don't let none of these fuck niggas out here make you think otherwise. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.